What's up, wrestling fans? Welcome to episode number 190 of Smack Talk, presented by SmarkOutMoment.com. I'm Tony Mango, the host of the panel, and joining me on the mic for this evening, I've got with me Mr. Mike Payton.
What?
Mr. Kalen Ferris. Ferris. I said that weird.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
And Mr. Sean Walker.
Why, hello.
Hello. We've got two main events coming your way on this episode. The mailbag questions that you guys have submitted for July. The Call the Spot for the NXT 5. We've also got the hot tags coming up in part 2. We've got a rest hold in part 3. The Fantasy League at the end of the show. And, of course, we're in part 1 right now, which means it's time for the kickoff, the wrestling trivia question of the week, otherwise known as the Ask Him.
Ask him.
For those who don't know what the Ask Him is, I'll give you a quick breakdown here. 2 questions, they tie together in some fashion. The first is to the panel on the show, and the second one is to the audience. Last week's question was to the panel, who used the theme song Metal for their entrance before Kurt Angle? And it was actually kind of a surprise thing here. 2 of them did. Sergeant Slaughter did, and so did the Patriot. Patriot was the easy one there. Slaughter one only used it for a tiny little bit when he was feuding with the X. Question to the audience. Name the 2 wrestlers who have portrayed the Patriot gimmick, and those were Del Wilkes and either Tom Brandy or Salvatore Sincere. I would have accepted either answer because they're the same guy. Peter Piccinini says, Hulk Hogan, Del Wilkes, wild guess, or for all I know, my WWE 2K15 team of Mark Henry and Jack Swagger, the All-American Rejects. Mara Supremo says, I think they are Mr. America and Sting. And fuck yeah, I will be the next commentator in WWE who suffers of stuttering just like Taz and still be better than him and piss the hell out of Byron Saxton. I'm all on board with that. I love how everybody's just ragging on Byron lately. And even on Tough Enough, I was watching this, that thing that they do afterward, Tough Talk, with Miz, which is totally something that Taz would do. Oh, it's Tough Talk. Yeah, it's tough. But he pointed out, he was just like, where's Byron Saxton? Somebody get this guy a microphone and stuff. Byron's just like in the background doing fucking nothing and stuff. Poor Byron. But he brought it on himself. So, this week's set of questions are going to be from Mike Payton. So I'm going to pass this over to you, Mike. Question to the panel. What do you got for us?
Well, the first part of my 2-part question goes to you guys, and that question, I know this is late, but the theme this week is the Hall of Fame, because over on my website, keepingkayfabe.com, which I've recently revamped, I am working on the Hall of Fame section, so I learned a lot of fun facts about all the Hall of Fames that are out there. So first to you guys, who is the only member of both the WWE and the WCW Hall of Fames to be inducted while they both were active?
Perry Saturn.
Hulk Hogan?
Nope. Hulk Hogan wasn't even in WCW by the time they stopped doing the Hall of Fame.
Ric Flair.
Not Ric Flair. Ric Flair wasn't inducted until like 2008, dude.
Well,
Any other guesses?
younger Ric Flair.
Bret Hart.
Nope. Again, he wasn't inducted until 2006 for WWE. Long after WCW folded, guys. Come on.
Damn, maybe somebody like a Harley Race?
I'll give you a hint. All right? So, the WWE Hall of Fame was made to honor the people from like the 70s and 80s era of WWE. While the WCW Hall of Fame was made to honor like Jim Crockett Promotions and Florida Championship Wrestling and those ones. So it was someone from those time periods, and no, it wasn't who you said, Tony.
Pat Patterson.
Nope. He was WWE guy. One final guess for everybody here.
It's gotta be Sting.
Rhodes.
I can't think of anybody.
Sting's not even in the WWE Hall of Fame yet.
Greg the Hammer Valentine.
Good guess, but no. Sean, you want to make one last stab at it?
No.
It's the Junkyard Dog.
Never would have guessed that.
Yeah.
Yep. Junkyard Dog went into the WWE one, I believe it was in 1993, and then WCW in 1994. Right after each other. Or maybe it was the other way around, but it was consecutive. Only guy to be into both while they were still active. A number of people would go on to go into both later on. That actually leads to my question for you guys out there. There is only one man who has the honor of being in the WWE Hall of Fame, the WCW Hall of Fame, and the NWA Hall of Fame. So those are pretty much the 3 biggest wrestling Hall of Fames you can get yourself into. Who is that one man?
No, fuck if I know that one, but but if you guys think you know the answer or you want to just take a flat-out guess, leave a comment below or send a tweet at SmarkOutMoment with the hashtag AskHim, or leave a comment on the SmarkOutMoment page itself. And next week, we'll tell you the answer, we'll divulge anything else that we need to divulge, and we'll just talk about whatever you guys talk about. So, that's it for part 1. Ask Him's done. We're going to get into the hot tags in part 2, so stay tuned if you are on iTunes or Stitcher, and if you are on YouTube, all you got to do is click on that next video, and Smack Talk will be right back.